General Hospital spoilers reveal that a storm of tension and treachery is gathering on the horizon, setting the stage for a series of dramatic confrontations and life-altering decisions. As the calendar turns to Monday, February 10th, every character seems to find themselves embroiled in a web of secrets, shifting allegiances, and dangerous ultimatums. The intricacies of these plot twists run deep, and each revelation promises to upend the delicate balance of personal loyalties and professional ambitions that have long defined the world of Port Charles. At the heart of the unfolding drama is Willow, whose life has become a battleground for conflicting loyalties and hidden agendas. In an unexpected turn of events, both Carly and Nina have aligned against her, determined to force Willow into distancing herself from Drew. The duo, once allies with their own complicated histories, have now joined forces, united by a common cause that leaves no room for compromise. Their demands are unequivocal. Willow must sever any connection with Drew, and they are prepared to employ heavy-handed measures to ensure that she complies. This alliance is not born out of a fleeting impulse, but rather a calculated move to secure their own ends, namely, safeguarding Drew's burgeoning political career as he vies for a seat in the Senate. Carly and Nina have laid out a stark ultimatum. Should Willow refuse to comply, they will not hesitate to leverage their influence to undermine Drew's prospects, even if it means risking jail time themselves. The stakes could not be higher. Carly and Nina's willingness to accept imprisonment for the sake of their vendetta against Drew speaks volumes about their determination and the lengths they are prepared to go to ensure that their objectives are met. In the midst of this intense power play, Willow finds herself in an unenviable position. Despite the urgency of the situation, she scrambles to alert Drew about the imminent danger looming over his future, aware that the political machinations aimed at discrediting him are set in motion. However, the question remains, will her frantic warnings reach him in time, or has the tide already turned against them? The looming threat casts a long shadow over Drew's political aspirations, as the machinations of those closest to him seem to be conspiring to derail his career. Simultaneously, Willow's personal life teeters on the brink of irrevocable change. The strain of professional and personal betrayals forces her to confront a monumental decision, whether or not to end her marriage to Michael. The tension between duty and desire, security and freedom, has never been more palpable. Martin, ever the meticulous schemer, has amassed enough incriminating legal documents to dissolve the marriage between Michael and Willow, setting in motion a plan that leaves Willow with a final choice. The documents present a stark ultimatum. Willow must consent to the dissolution of her marriage or face the full legal might of Martin's evidence. This pivotal moment stands as a crossroads for her. One path leads to the potential liberation of her heart and the promise of a new beginning with Drew away from the suffocating confines of Port Charles, while the other path threatens to entrench her in a loveless union that no longer serves her interests. The emotional turmoil Willow endures is palpable. Every moment is charged with the weight of responsibility, betrayal, and the hope of a fresh start. The decision to divorce Michael is not merely a legal matter, it is an emotional reckoning that could redefine her entire existence. If Willow chooses to break free from her marriage, the future holds the tantalizing possibility of starting anew with Drew, whose presence has long offered solace and excitement in the midst of the chaos. The prospect of a life beyond the limits of the small town, with its endless intrigue and perpetual drama, beckons to her, promising an escape from the relentless manipulations of those who would see her confined. While Willow wrestles with her own destiny, another turbulent storyline begins to unravel. Jocelyn, a character whose actions have long been shrouded in ambiguity and moral complexity, is now forced to confront the consequences of her past deeds. In a moment of rare vulnerability, she offers an apology for the transgressions that have marred her recent actions, a gesture that hints at the internal conflict raging within her. The apology appears to be directed towards someone significant, and many suspect that it is Carly who is on the receiving end. The roots of this strife run deep. Jocelyn's dark impulse to murder Cyrus has set her on a path from which there may be no return. The notion of homicide, particularly within the intricate familial and social ties that bind the characters of General Hospital, carries with it a weight of inevitable retribution. Should Jocelyn's lethal intentions come to fruition, the consequence would be nothing short of catastrophic, with incarceration looming as an inescapable fate. For Carly, the repercussions are deeply personal. Having already experienced the near loss of Michael, Carly now faces the prospect of further isolation. The thought that Jocelyn might end up behind bars adds an extra layer of emotional devastation, as it would strip Carly of yet another pillar of support. In a world where alliances are as transient as they are treacherous, the prospect of being left alone with only baby Donna as a reminder of what once was fills the atmosphere with an almost tangible sense of despair. In a twist that adds even more complexity to the narrative, Anna steps into the fray, seeking to guide Jocelyn away from a path of irrevocable violence. In a candid conversation, Anna concedes that there is a plausible case to be made for Cyrus's involvement in the death of Dex, a mystery that has haunted the corridors of power and suspicion. However, rather than endorsing a vengeful approach, Anna advises Jocelyn to allow the mechanisms of justice to take their course. Her words carry the weight of a moral authority, urging restraint and emphasizing that the law, when armed with irrefutable evidence, is the ultimate arbiter of right and wrong. Anna's insistence on a lawful resolution is not merely about dispensing justice, it is a plea for order amidst the chaos that threatens to engulf them all. Yet, the conversation between Anna and Jocelyn does more than just highlight differing perspectives on justice, it also brings Cyrus into sharp focus. It is only a matter of time before Cyrus becomes aware of Jocelyn's lethal intentions. The looming possibility that he might take preemptive action to safeguard his own interests introduces an element of imminent danger. Should Cyrus choose to act before the law can intervene, the result could be an explosive confrontation with consequences that neither party can fully predict. The tension is palpable, as each character teeters on the edge of making a decision that could forever alter the delicate balance between retribution and redemption. Amid this maelstrom of personal vendettas and moral dilemmas, a separate but equally volatile conflict begins to brew involving Jason, Tracy, and Sasha. Rumors have a way of igniting tempers, and in this case, whispers about the paternity of Sasha's new baby have done just that. Tracy, seemingly caught in the crossfire of gossip, has made a remark that infuriates Jason. The rumor, allegedly circulating from sources as varied as Drew or even Cody, suggests that Jason could be the father of Sasha's baby. Jason's reaction is one of palpable anger, not only because of the unfounded nature of the rumor, but also due to the betrayal he feels from Tracy's readiness to accept such a scandalous claim without sufficient evidence. Jason's outburst underscores the fragility of trust within their interconnected lives. He chastises Tracy for having placed her faith in unverified stories, especially when the source of the rumor was someone like Drew, whose motives are often as murky as the waters of Port Charles itself. The controversy does not end with Jason's denouncement of Tracy. Felicia and Cody soon join the fray, confronting Sasha directly about the identity of the baby's father. Their questions are laced with suspicion and a desperate need for clarity, yet Sasha remains frustratingly ambiguous. By neither confirming nor denying Jason's paternity, she inadvertently fans the flames of misunderstanding and distrust. This silence is as potent as any outright accusation, leaving everyone involved in a state of heightened tension. The lack of a clear answer only deepens the intrigue, setting the stage for further complications as characters are forced to navigate the murky waters of half-truths and unspoken accusations. While the personal dramas of Willow, Jocelyn, and the tangled paternity mystery capture the attention of many, another storyline unfolds with equal urgency and intensity. Ava, a character defined by her fierce independence and unyielding determination, finds herself embroiled in yet another battle, this time against Christina. The source of the conflict is both simple and profoundly disruptive. Christina is actively obstructing Ava's attempts to meet with her daughter. In the eyes of Ava, this interference is not just a minor inconvenience, it is a fundamental violation of her rights as a mother. She argues vehemently that Christina has no authority to dictate the terms of her maternal relationship, and she is ready to escalate the matter by involving law enforcement if necessary. This threat is not made lightly. It underscores the desperation and deep-seated frustration that has built up over time. Amid the escalating confrontation between Ava and Christina, another figure emerges to restore a semblance of order: Rick. Known for his steady presence and pragmatic approach to the often volatile dynamics of Port Charles, Rick steps in to mediate the situation. His intervention is both timely and critical, as he not only prevents a potentially explosive clash between Ava and Christina, but also begins to orchestrate a series of strategic moves aimed at supporting Ava's cause. Rick's involvement brings a glimmer of hope amid the chaos, as his promise to assist in exonerating Liz, who remains under a cloud of suspicion regarding the deaths of 2 patients, signals a commitment to justice and clarity in a world otherwise mired in uncertainty. Rick's pledge to help clear Liz's name is particularly significant given the broader implications of the ongoing investigations. Liz's association with the mysterious deaths has cast a long shadow over her reputation, and the promise of a fresh start free from legal and public scrutiny is a beacon of hope in the midst of relentless accusations. Rick's actions, imbued with a sense of duty and fairness, remind everyone that, even in the darkest moments, there are those who stand ready to fight for what is right, ensuring that justice is served regardless of the personal costs involved. As these multiple storylines converge, the overall narrative of General Hospital becomes a tapestry woven with threads of betrayal, moral ambiguity, and the constant struggle between personal loyalty and public duty. Each character is forced to navigate their own labyrinth of choices, where every decision carries the potential for profound consequences. The political intrigue surrounding Drew's budding senatorial ambitions, the personal torment experienced by Willow as she contemplates leaving behind a life that has become increasingly suffocating, and the relentless pursuit of justice that drives characters like Anna and Rick, all of these elements combine to create a narrative that is as complex as it is compelling. In the midst of these swirling dramas, it is impossible not to notice the undercurrent of inevitability that runs through every storyline. The alliances that once seemed unshakable are now cracking under the pressure of conflicting interests and unresolved grudges. Carly and Nina's ruthless determination to control Willow's actions, driven by their own ambitions and personal vendettas, contrasts sharply with the more measured approach advocated by Anna, who seeks to let the law take its course even in the face of personal tragedy. Meanwhile, the raw emotions that surge through every confrontation, whether it be Jason's furious denunciation of gossip or Ava's unyielding fight for her maternal rights, serve as a constant reminder that, in Port Charles, the personal is never truly separate from the political. Every twist and turn in this unfolding drama is designed to keep viewers on the edge of their seats, as loyalties shift and hidden motives come to light. The tension is not merely a byproduct of the events themselves, but a carefully crafted atmosphere that permeates every interaction, every whispered conversation, and every clandestine meeting. It is this relentless buildup of suspense and uncertainty that has become the hallmark of General Hospital, ensuring that every episode delivers a potent mix of heart-wrenching emotion and pulse-pounding drama. Looking ahead, the future of these characters remains as uncertain as it is tantalizing. Willow's struggle to balance her personal desires with the external pressures imposed by those she once trusted is emblematic of the broader themes at play: loyalty, sacrifice, and the often painful pursuit of truth. Whether she ultimately chooses to divorce Michael and embark on a new life with Drew, or remains ensnared in a web of legal and emotional obligations, the ramifications of her decision will ripple through the lives of everyone connected to her. The possibility of starting anew offers hope, yet it is inextricably linked to a past filled with betrayal and loss. Similarly, Jocelyn's journey is fraught with the specter of her own dark impulses and the consequences of a path that may lead to irreversible ruin. Her internal battle, set against the backdrop of a world that is quick to judge and even quicker to punish, raises poignant questions about redemption, accountability, and the fine line between justice and revenge. Anna's counsel to let the law decide Cyrus's fate is a voice of reason in an environment where emotions run high, yet the impending danger posed by Cyrus's potential preemptive actions adds a sense of urgency that cannot be ignored. The personal drama involving Jason, Tracy, Sasha, Felicia, and Cody further underscores the theme of miscommunication and the destructive power of rumor. In a community where every whispered secret can ignite a wildfire of distrust, the failure to address these issues directly only serves to deepen the rift between those who once stood together. Jason's frustration, born out of a desire for truth and the betrayal of misplaced trust, is a microcosm of the broader challenges facing the community, a reminder that even the smallest spark can set off a chain reaction with far-reaching consequences. Finally, the conflict between Ava and Christina and Rick's subsequent intervention encapsulates the perennial struggle for control and the right to personal autonomy. Ava's defiant stance against Christina's attempts to dictate her maternal interactions speaks to a broader narrative of empowerment and resistance. Her readiness to call upon the authorities if her rights are trampled upon is a testament to her determination to protect what is rightfully hers, even if it means confronting those who were once considered allies. Rick's calm, deliberate actions in mediating this conflict not only prevent an all-out confrontation, but also provide a strategic framework for addressing the lingering issues that have long plagued the community, including the lingering suspicions surrounding Liz. In summary, the impending events in General Hospital promise to be a tour de force of emotional complexity and narrative intrigue. The intertwining storylines, ranging from the high-stakes political maneuvering involving Drew, the personal crossroads faced by Willow, the dangerous impulses of Jocelyn, and the simmering disputes among Jason, Tracy, and Sasha, to the fierce maternal rights battle waged by Ava, each contribute to a mosaic of drama that is as unpredictable as it is captivating. Every character stands at a precipice, their futures uncertain, their choices laden with consequences that will reverberate through the corridors of power and the intimate confines of their personal lives. As the drama unfolds, viewers are reminded that in Port Charles, every secret has its price and every action, no matter how small, can set off a cascade of events that reshape lives forever. The characters must navigate a labyrinth of alliances, betrayals, and shifting loyalties, where the line between right and wrong is often blurred by personal ambition and the relentless pursuit of justice. In this high-stakes environment, the only certainty is that nothing will ever be the same again. The narrative threads, each distinct yet inextricably linked, weave together a story that is as expansive as it is intimate, a story where every moment counts and every decision carries the potential to redefine the course of destiny. In the end, the true drama of General Hospital lies not just in the shocking twists or the explosive confrontations, but in the way these events force each character to confront the deepest truths about themselves. Whether it is Willow's battle between duty and desire, Jocelyn's struggle with her darker impulses, or the collective fallout from the tangled web of rumors and miscommunications, every storyline serves as a mirror reflecting the inherent complexities of human nature. It is this exploration of the human condition, fraught with pain, hope, anger, and the relentless drive to survive, that continues to make General Hospital a timeless saga of love, loss, and redemption. As the episodes progress and the stakes continue to rise, one thing remains certain: the world of General Hospital is on the brink of transformation, with every character poised to either rise above their circumstances or be consumed by them. The coming days promise to test the bonds of loyalty and the strength of resolve, leaving audiences to wonder who will ultimately emerge unscathed and who will be forever changed by the turbulent events set in motion. With each revelation and every whispered secret, the pulse of Port Charles beats faster, echoing the truth that in this world, every spoiler is a harbinger of change, and every choice is a step into the unknown. Thus, as the clock ticks inexorably toward another day of dramatic upheaval, the stage is set for a showdown that will leave no heart untouched and no soul unchallenged. The intricate dance of love, betrayal, and redemption continues unabated, inviting viewers to lose themselves in a narrative that is as richly layered as it is irresistibly compelling. In the realm of General Hospital, the truth is rarely black and white, and the path to justice is paved with the complexities of the human spirit, complexities that ensure that every twist, every turn, and every spoiler is a reminder that nothing is ever truly as it seems.